I'm Daniel Holloway with Bloody Kentucky Drink Mixer, and today we're going to give you a little bit of history about the product of probably the greatest single drink mixer for vodka or bourbon that's ever been made. You won't believe it till you try it, and you'll be a believer. The history is twofold. To begin with, it goes back to the Native American history. And I actually had a Cherokee fella tell me this and share this history with me. And I'm going to tell you as verbatim as I can according to what he told me. Similar to the Greeks, you had the Logos, which was the descending spirit. And they believed that God's spirit descended differently upon different parcels of ground. And in Kentucky, or Kentucky, they believed that here God's spirit was allowed to prowl as a panther. It was a very mysterious, very dark, not evil, but a very dark spirit. Consequently, from the History Channel put out once, and I'm going to try to get this right, I think it was from 1870 to 1970, 97% of all family feuds occurred in the state of Kentucky. Kind of adds to the Native Americans said that when we would come here, we would get crazy. They fought over it for hundreds of years. Finally, in around 1650 to 1700, or maybe it was a little bit before that, they decided to stay out. The Miami Confederation that was in Ohio, the Cherokee Confederation, which ended up in Carolinas and Tennessee, and the Mobilium tribes that lived in the southern U.S. all decided to stay out and hunt here only, would hunt in Kentucky, which is now the modern state of Kentucky, would hunt, and then they, for a limited period of time, and then they would go out and another tribe would come in because they genuinely believed that they were not supposed to live here, that this was God's land and nobody else was allowed here. And so it became known as the Dark and Bloody Hunting Ground. Well, let's fast forward to 1921. My great-grandmother and great-grandfather were canning vegetable soup, as the old folks used to do. And they would pour off the excess juice from this vegetable soup, and they would thicken it with a sorghum molasses and a beef broth. My great-grandfather had an idea, because see, they used to teach this history too in the local schools, that Kentucky was called the Dark and Bloody Hunting Ground. So my great-grandfather said, you know what, we're not vodka. A Bloody Mary is a vodka mix. We're bourbon country. We're whiskeys and bourbons. We're not a Bloody Mary, we're Bloody Kentucky. So he did a play on the words. It was haphazard, it was nonchalant, but it kind of stuck in the family. And in 2009, we started actually producing Bloody Kentucky Drink Mixer based on the original recipe. And today, so we have a barrelhead, and we're going to show you a presentation that we can offer to restaurants in which you get a barrelhead and 4 Bloody Kentucky logo glasses, along with a great hors d'oeuvre tray of shrimp cocktail, lime, lemon, orange cuts, bacon, and the pork belly cuts, tidbits of stuff. And all this goes into a meal plate that comes with this. And so we're trying to promote this. I'm going to show you how to mix one with orange slices. And so one of the really cool things about Bloody Kentucky, and this is the logo itself, is Bloody Kentucky, great with vodka, even better with bourbon. It's the way we chill back in the hills. So what I've got here is 1 container with bourbon, my favorite bourbon, 1 here with vodka. This is original recipe. Typically the bourbon flavors marry better without all the extra spice, because bourbon is known for its just awesome flavor, and it's just so aromatic, it's out there. And so this is bourbon. Vodka though, we mixed with spicy Bloody Kentucky. So there you go, it comes in original or spicy. I've got my tangerine slice here, and our idea, our concept for the restaurants was to have the barrelhead, 4 glasses with the Bloody Kentucky logo. You get 1 container of your favorite with a spicy or original mixed with your favorite vodka or your favorite bourbon, and the whole presentation is sold to you. You get the barrelhead, you get the 4 glasses, well, you don't get the containers here because the restaurant needs those back, along with the meal. And you can dress it up any way you want. Celery sticks, carrots, you can just do anything you want on this hors d'oeuvre tray and sell it as a package if you're a restaurant. And it's great. I mean, I do it at my house, and everybody ends up at my house. I'm gonna try a drink. There is no other Bloody Mary mix like that, I'm just telling you. If you like Bloody Marys, you will love Bloody Kentucky. It's brand new on the market Forget the horseradish, forget the watered down drink mix. This is a meal in itself. Bloody Kentucky, great with vodka, better with bourbon. It is the way we chill back in the hills.